how, but the interesting thing was in 2024 election is that the Democrats were not running on woke. They were not talking about woke culture, but they still got defined as that. And Republicans were talking about woke all the time, right? But they still came across as the party who was more interested in people's economic life, right? So how the hell did that happen? You have the Democrats who didn't run on woke, and you have the Republicans who ran on just discussing woke and trans people all the time. Yet they were the party of the working class, and the other party who ran away from it, right? They got tagged as the woke party because they were basically what MAGA did is they included the whole anti-woke thing, right? They made the Democrats part of the woke culture or the woke, whatever it was, right? That was happening. And they got defined as that. So it didn't matter what they say or what they did, they couldn't get it, they couldn't get rid of that, right? And so they needed to confront it. And they needed to turn it around and they needed to make it about Trump. Trump, what we're not the ones spending $120 million talking about trans issues. You guys are. You're spending $120 million running ads about trans people. And then you say this, we're going to spend ads talking about cost of living, housing prices and stuff like that, but they never did that. They talked a little bit about housing and stuff like that. I think I can understand it as well because they thought that calling Trump an authoritarian and calling Trump a fascist to some degree was going to work. But I think they didn't realize, and it was hard to know because you don't really know until afterwards, is that so many people were not paying attention, right? And more people were interested in cost of living than they were in whether Trump is a fascist or not.